The Social Network is another one of my physical media reviews. I was gonna do another physical media uh, review this week, just and do kind of the haul back and forth kind of thing. So yeah, I thought I'd do the two David Fincher movies because I want to do those back to back, and also I got like two pre-orders coming in, but nothing too exciting. And and the other thing I pre-ordered is gonna show up late, so I thought I'd just throw this up. But yeah, Social Network was a movie I was very curious to revisit because while I remember the movie being good, I think a lot of people, it's not a movie that I've really seen recently. It's been a long time. And the what we now know about Facebook and all the scandals and things and how who Mark Zuckerberg is a person, some of the ways he's bent the knee to the Trump administration recently and changed some of the rules of Facebook and who uses Facebook and all this, how it influences our elections and not even just political stuff, but just how they're stealing our data, things like that. Just all the stuff that's changed since this movie came out. Because when did this movie come out? Like 2010, 2012, something like that. It was a long time ago. And even Jesse Eisenberg's career's changed, David Fincher's changed. So much has changed since this movie came out. And honestly, this cover right here is really true. Punk. I mean, I would say he is a punk. He is a prophet, genius, billionaire, trader. I mean, he is all these things. And this movie doesn't shy away from that. But it's kind of interesting because you can go further for that. I've heard rumors of a Social Network follow-up movie, and that would be amazing to see. This is a very fictionalized version of the creation of Facebook and that story. So I'm not gonna, but that doesn't make it any less real. Um, the emotions and the feelings you get out of this movie are kind of the point, and the commentary you get from this movie as well. So it's even though this is like a kind of like most biopic movies, I would say, where a biopic you watch somebody play a real person, tell a story about their lives and what that thing is, and it's usually very fictionalized. Certain things are true, certain things are not, and you kind of have to do your own research on that front. This movie does that, but also has enough validity to it in terms of what it's saying in the subtext of the film that I think it all works out really well. This is a great steelbook as well. Jesse Eisenberg and Andrew Garfield are really good in this movie. I mean, Andrew Garfield has some of the best lines in the movie, and you're fuck you flip flops. Here's the 4K disc right here. I really like how this looks. You got the Blu-ray right here, and then you got a third disc for special features. So, very cool steelbook for a movie that I know this had a 4K before. But the one thing I do not like that Sony's kind of gotten in the habit of doing, I don't know if you guys have seen this as well. Sony's gotten into this habit of throwing things in their Columbia Classics collection, and then they've been releasing them, mostly just in steelbooks. But I'm glad a lot of that stuff is getting 4K individual releases, because someone like me, who does not have any of those Columbia Classics box sets, I think the reason for me is they're expensive when they come out, and then they go out of print quick. They do drop in price quick, but it's still like, I don't know. And also, if I didn't have Volume 1, I'm not going to buy Volume 2, etc., etc. So, I don't know. And I believe that a lot of these movies just don't flow well together in the set, because, like, I think in the set it was like, what was in there? Like a ton of other stuff in that. Well, I don't even remember what volume it was. So I don't know. I like the Columbia Classics in terms of that they're getting more movies out there. People are buying them. There's a lot of the people buying those sets who have not seen a ton of those movies in those sets, and they've been out there. So hopefully they do more of these. I just wish their steelbooks were more affordable if they were going to do that. Also, they give us the slipcover option, because I do love this steelbook. Probably would have still got this steelbook, but it just would have been nice to also be like, well, at least I had the option. Still a great addition, though. Look at this. Very nice. So, yeah, I like this movie quite a bit. I think it was a great rewatch. I need to see all of David Fincher's movies. I don't know why I haven't. There's actually a theater. It's a 95-year-old theater, and they show like classic movies a lot. And so they're gonna show Fight Club next month, and I'm definitely going. It's like $5, and it's an old school theater. It's a really big auditorium, so you're literally watching it in the best way possible. The audience is really respectful when you go there. A bunch of older folks, some disabled folks and stuff, because they help out a lot with the special needs people and disabled people in the community. It's really a wonderful experience watching that stuff, and they their snacks are cheap and things like that. So if you've never been to the that theater, um, uh, not that theater because you don't live in my town, but if you've never been to like an old school theater like that, there's lots of towns that have them. Check and see if you have one because they're very immersive, and mine shows a lot of classic movies and concerts and things. So got a couple concerts I'm going to next month as well. So let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.